there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Breeze. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Breeze going to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
First down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Saints nothing.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Breeze under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's got this to his running back, Ty Montgomery. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's up and good.
That ties the game at 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to stop the ball.
From the right side, going to be caught by Weber.
Randy, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play. But the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that one almost 50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Now Breeze. Forced out to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Breeze now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A gain of
33 yards that time.
First down, New Orleans.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Looking for the end zone. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At their 49-yard line.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have moved out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well,
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he's got his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
17-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Tyrell Williams.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt.
A 42-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
5-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Kickoff for New Orleans.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the
throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they're going to take over at the 26-yard line. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or
very
lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain of
7 yards, the pick up there. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Leads on 2nd and goal. Carr eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd and 7, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Breeze now on 1st down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
taken down at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees on target to Emmanuel Sanders. And the Saints get a bit closer. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. First and 10. Here's Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Carr completes it, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 16-yard line.
On second and 12, Carr. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
They'll take over.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, I could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards. First down, Saints.
Now Breeze. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw is Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 75 yards. And the Saints are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's got daylight past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, they that should just about seal it. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, he'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Breeze to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Breeze. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.